Hey, welcome back, guys. Doing another open box today and review and running review after. In my previous video, I did the Blackbox 410R by Reedy and the Sonic M3 17.5 spec motor. Awesome set, awesome combo. Works great in my my B5M. Grab that. We got mine and my son's V5Ms here, and basically I'm running the 17.5 black box system in mine. My son ultimately went with LRP. He decided to go with LRP because he likes the Flowworks, but this is the Super Spin. So you can see I got the Sonic M3 17.5 in my B5M here. So what I'm going to do is upgrade. Not really upgrade, but I'm going to step up in a motor. My son's running the LRP, the Super Spin Pro, and LRP motor. Great combination. It runs great. He loves it. And what we're going to do is I'm going to bump him up to the 17.5 motor and bump myself up to a 13.5. So that's what we got today is a 13.5 and the Blackbox 800Z ESC from Reedy. I bought it from Reedy, and it's the combo deal, so it comes together. But the motor is the 255C. It's the 2S M3 13.5. So these are from the last one. Now what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to run the motor, the black box in here, my RC10. This is an 86 Cadillac. I'm going to run it in this one, and the other RC10 over there, that's just going to be a shelf cleaner. But this one's pretty clean, but the bottom, there's a couple scratches on the bottom. But I'm going to run on there because we're going to run some vintage classes, and sorry, I got a little bit of a cold today, so let's go ahead and open it up. So like I said, this is the combo from Reedy, and you get it just like that. I guess they shrink wrap them together like that. So you got your 800Z black box and your Mach 3 Sonic 540 M3 13.5 motor. Well, it doesn't really even say, well, it says 255C, so they know that's 13.5, but there's no sticker on the outside otherwise. And this is just a black box. I mean, you've seen other videos. It's basically like a 410R, but it doesn't have the CNC body. And I believe it can go down to 9.5 motors. I'd have to verify that again, but as you can see, all the specs on the side there. Nothing fancy. It's just, you know, standard box. Okay, so on here it says 10.5. So the spec says PC 6 at 3 amps. You got 10.5 turn motor max. So 10.5 is the motor. So let's go ahead and open this first. I really like the Reedy products. I really like the way my B5M handles with the 410R. It handles, and the response time on the radio is just phenomenal. I love it. So same kind of boxing as 410. Same wires, actually. I mean, it looks like the same ESC. It's just plastic. So I mean, the quality of it feels good. It's not real light, cheap. I mean, the wires are ridiculously heavy. They're the same as the 410R. Exactly the same. You can see Reedy Blackbox 410R. So you got your little fan port here. Well, I mean, I guess this is a heat. Okay, so this top plate right here, it's actually metal. This is a heat sink. I really don't know where you would mount a fan if that, you know, the fan port is there. There's no mounting holes for a fan, so. But it says model number 27002. It's basically set up like the 410R. Here's your sensor port, sensor wire port right in the back. It doesn't have the fancy CNC aluminum capacitor thing on the side here, but it does have one. That's again soldered the same way as the 410 was. And then you got your receiver cable, same as the 410R. It's black. I like that they made all the wires black because I usually don't like all the colors anyways. Like the LRP, we swapped them out with my sons. We swapped out to black wires, but it does have the red wire because you don't want to mix up your terminals if you run a flat pack like what we run here. Track bars at the solder post. So, well, that's the 800Z. Pretty simple, nice and sleek. I think the combo ran about $189, but the prices are always going to change, so don't quote me on that. Well, the crazy thing is they don't give you a cable. So like the 410R, it came with two cables, a motor cable for one, and it came with an extension cable to program the ESC. So I'm pretty sure you don't need the programmer for the ESC, even though I do have it. I do have the programmer. I guess it might not even work with that. I don't know. I'd have to read into that. So, yeah, nothing on the bottom, and not even any stickers. It's kind of a letdown. We always like getting stickers in our stuff. Manual's really basic, I mean, you got to read the manual on the setups. So the fact that it can go down to 10.5 is perfect because I'm never going to run it in that car under that. I mean, 13.5 would be max, but 17.5 is what it's going to be at. So this, I'm running this, I got it with the 13.5, but that 13.5 is going to be run on my 10R. So, alright guys, well that's the 800Z black box. The build quality looks good. Like I said, it's a black housing. This black top here is actual metal, so I assume that's like a heat sink. Fan port, I don't know where the fan would mount. There's no holes for it. Your power button, just like the 410R, it's not rubber, but it's the same way. I mean, it looks the same too. So, but that's it. It is what I expected. It's quite expensive for what it is. So, I mean, I just happen to like the Reedy products. I like Associated, and I think that they do a good job over there. So, all right, guys, thanks for watching. Click the link to the video on the motor. I'm going to do a separate video on that one, and to keep the size down here. So. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, and leave some comments below. Thanks.